Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for your bonus Transformers news update video on a Friday afternoon, that's exactly what this is. So as always guys, the purpose of this video is for me to direct you to the relevant websites where I've found all this information. Also with regarding to this YouTube, don't forget I'm doing my live tomorrow night. It is of course the first Saturday of the month, so I'm going to be doing a live stream for 2, maybe 3 hours, starting off at 10 PM in the UK, and of course it's a free-for-all. You're welcome to join, welcome to chat, welcome to ask any questions that you want to. I look forward to seeing as many of you in the chat as possible. Right, let's start off with something that basically broke yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday at the Lucca Comic and Games convention in Italy, I believe it is. What we've got here, we've got some much better images of the new 3-pack. They're calling this a Spotlight Optimus Prime. Now, I've got to confess, I think it's pretty cool, but I can understand that it seems to have mixed reactions, to be honest. I completely agree with some of the comments that perhaps it might have been better to pick a different mould, but I'm loving that cel-shaded one at the top. So all of these images are now on pretty much everywhere. You'll see these everywhere. This is from TFW 2005. I like what the people are putting it. What they're going to do is they're going to either use the grey one as a dead Optimus Prime, etc. And they're also good. I like the fact that some people are saying they're just going to use it outright to do their own customs, which I think is a great idea. For me, I'm not that talented. I'm useless, to be honest. And it looks like, again, there's a bit of insider going into that. I don't know if that's the only information. I think it would be great if there was perhaps a little bit more than that, a little bit more pictures, etc. But as of yet, I don't really know. I can't say too much. All we can say is what we've seen. And what we've seen, as I say, is completely, let's be honest, it's splitting the fandom. As I say, some people are liking it. Some people aren't very pleased with it at all. I do like the fact it's got an ion blaster. And as I say, I like the fact that people can do and use their own imaginative stuff with the grey one, either a dead Prime or indeed one they can custom themselves. Anyway, moving on to, this is another pre-order that's been found on Amazon. This is for the Energon Universe. It is part 2, the hardback book. This isn't coming out until way into next year, but that is your cover of book 2, which again, I'm well in on the comics. I think it's great. And to be honest, as well as collecting the comics, I think I might have to get these so I can keep them safe. And indeed, yeah, so I can keep the comics safe and then just read the stories in the hardback book. Onto another one of these statues then. So far we've seen Megatron and we've seen Optimus. These are the most ridiculously expensive statues we've ever seen. Apparently they're coming under load of scrutiny on Twitter and stuff like that, which I don't have because they're all AI generated, etc. And to be honest, Sixo put up a really funny post with Robosend Megatron and the statue of the Megatron, and basically just saying one of them costs 3 times the amount of the other, and you'll guess completely wrong, which of course you would do. But if you want to find this information on this, it is on TFW 2005. This is a £3,800 comic, $3,800 comic edition Soundwave statue. It literally is just that on its base. It does have a collector's case. It does have a few nice things with it. But even when I first saw the first Prime and did that like 3-4 days ago in Megatron yesterday, there's no way on this planet I could justify anything anywhere near it. So yeah, they've gone down like a lead balloon, to be honest. But as always, I'd like to share everything with you, because if that's your thing and you want it, of course, that's the beauty of collecting nowadays. You can get whatever you want. It's your collection. Moving on to something that I definitely will be getting. I'm just having a look quickly down here because this is the original one. So this is the original Action Edition Megatron. So it's a nice big figure, to be honest. That was pure fluke that it was right down there. But this is their new reformatting one. So this initial images are from the Blokees Facebook page. Look how good this looks. I cannot wait to get this. This is something that I think is amazing. This is something that I've just, again, it's so weird how much I like some non-transforming figures now. But there's more images on TFW 2005. So we've got some more, as I say, reformatting images of Megatron himself. I'm definitely going to be getting this figure because I think it looks incredible. Very quickly onto some third-party news. This is via Magic Square's Weibo page. This is a look at their Bruticus, which is, of course, their Magic Square Masterpiece range. So what they've done is they started off with, if this is their blast-off figure, by the way, they started off with Legend scale figures, and they made their little Bruticus. I say little, he's still as big as the Legacy things, Legacy Menasor anyway. And if you want to see that, I've actually done a video of it on here. And what they've done is they've just upscaled all their molds into Masterpiece scale-sized figures. And yeah, exactly that. So they now have a Masterpiece scale sized Bruticus figure, which I'm going to try and get some better images for you to share. But again, it's not official, guys. I know some people obviously don't like collecting third party, etc., and that's completely fine. This is Magic Square's take on their Bruticus. These images are really blurred. I'm trying to get some better ones, hopefully over the weekend. Anyway, this is Showz's page, where funny enough you can get Magic Square figures from, as well as fans toys, as well as fans hobby, as well as official products as well, like 3-0, like Blokees, like Flame Toys, I'm trying to think, there's so many official figures that go through them now, including Takara as well. You'll see there's Missing Link, there's also, what's the other words I'm after, Masterpiece, Movie Masterpiece. Talking of which, there's your Delta Magnus, there's Iron Factory's Leo Kaiser as well. There's, as always, there is so much to check out on that website, and please do not forget my code, Toys R Us, and I look forward once again to seeing as many of you in the chat tomorrow in the live. Take care, guys.